Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Today we got the top 5 DVDs from 2014. Overall, I would say this was a decent year for releases. The DVDs were hit and miss for me. Overall, I think this was a pretty decent year for DVDs. The ones that were good really went above and beyond and really stood out as being some of the best DVDs of the year. So this year wasn't really that tough of a list to put together. So let's start this list off with number 5. One thing to mention here is this year also had a ton of Blu-ray releases and pretty solid Digipack releases, artwork-wise. So number 5 is going to be Shawn Michaels, Mr. WrestleMania. This one is number 5 just for the fact that, it's a lot of re-releases. All the WrestleManias are released on DVD, and there was just better DVDs released. So tough spot for this one at number 5, but I think it's a really good release overall. So I went with the Blu-ray on this copy. Fantastic artwork on the DVD. We get bonus footage here with pre and post match footage, and we also get bonus interview footage, which is cool. The only thing I can complain about is the WrestleMania 20 main event not included with this set. Really sucks, but it is what it is with Chris Benoit, the WWE. The strange part is that Benoit has been featured on DVDs in the past, so I don't know what they were doing there. Number 4. So at this time, WWE was getting in contact with a man named Sting. I always thought this DVD was released in 2013 for some reason, but it's a 2014 release. Fantastic set. I can't always go back and forth between the best of Sting and Into the Light, and for me it's a real toss-up on which one I like more. But I think for me the Blu-ray or the match compilation is always a great watch. And we do have a mistake on the DVD with the picture there. It's not even Sting. Tons of extras on the Blu-ray, almost like a full page here. All this right here. Tons and tons of bonus matches and moments. Honorable mentions here, we got Sting and Flair from the Great American Bash, 1990. Sting winning his first World Heavyweight Championship. You got Sting and Barry Windham, stunning Steve Austin. Sting versus Arn Anderson. They go into his Crow days. We got Sting and Luger versus Hogan and Savage. Got the Starrcade 97 main event. Sting and Booker T. You got the Final Nitro versus Flair. This is a really solid DVD set. And then we would eventually see Sting make his debut at the Survivor Series 2014. So, awesome. Number 3 on my list. Again, you guys could slot these any way you want. Comment down below your top 5 from 2014. But I'm going to go with, ladies and gentlemen, My Name is Paul Heyman. For me, it's a solid documentary. One of the better documentaries they've ever done. And again, similar to the Sting DVD, you just got tons and tons of promos and from AWA, ECW, WCW, WWE, and you got a couple of matches there. For the most part, I do believe a lot of what Paul Heyman says, but at some points, I do think he's kind of BSing everyone. But really good release. If you guys were lucky enough to get the Blu-ray, it's also on there. I think all of these releases in the top 5 have a Blu-ray. So 2014 was a great year for Blu-ray releases. But just fantastic how they put that together. Number 2, and then I'll get into a few honorable mentions. So at any time, feel free to comment down below some of your top 5 DVDs from 2014. If you have similar list as mine, comment down below. Number 2 is going to be the Attitude Era Volume 2. I think this is the best release of the Attitude Era series, apart from the Best of 97. I think this one takes the cake with that series. Wasn't a fan of the unreleased DVD. They did a Volume 3. Volume 1, people like it, they don't like it. Got a nice shot of Kane there on the back. But this one, again, just straight match compilation. A lot of great matches and moments here from 97. They go all the way through 2000. We got The Rock and Lita versus Triple H and Trish. Got Sable versus Jacqueline. Mankind versus Kane. Austin versus McMahon on Raw. We got Goldust versus The Godfather. The Rock versus Undertaker in a casket match. Just a lot of good stuff from the Attitude Era. I think the one reason people dislike Volume 1 is because the poo-pooed documentary they put on there. Hit and miss with people. And a few honorable mentions here. Again, 2014 wasn't the best year, but overall it was decent. First honorable mention is going to go to Ultimate Warrior, the Ultimate Collection. Fantastic release. It could be in your top 5. The John Cena's Greatest Rivals DVD. I thought that was a really good one. True Giants. We also had the WCW pay-per-views. They had a few WCW releases in this year, including the OMG, which is not going to be anywhere near my top 5. But True Giants, I think could have been in a top 5 list. And the number 1 DVD release of 2014 has to be the Macho Man, Randy Savage. The Randy Savage story. I am going to include the collector's edition because it was released as a complete package there in 2014. So you got both DVDs. You got the shirt, the glasses, the bandana. This is well worth the money. If you could ever find it cheap enough, go out of your way. Make it a part of your collection. It's a beautiful set. So we got 2 DVDs here, including the Macho Madness Ultimate Randy Savage collection. But the big one is here. The Randy Savage story. Fantastic documentary. They go over his death and the accident he had there in 2011, from his baseball days and his transition into wrestling, earning a reputation, WrestleMania 3, becoming WWE champion, the Mega Powers, going to WCW, and the cream of the crop. This one isn't really known for having a good match selection, but it's known for being an awesome documentary. But we got matches from, superstars with Ricky Steamboat, Bruno. Got a match with Harley Race. WWE title matches versus DiBiase, Bad News Brown, and Hulk Hogan. Then they got a couple WCW matches here versus Arn Anderson, Ric Flair from Super Brawl, and DDP from Halloween Havoc 97. Definitely the best DVD from 2014. Comment down below your top 5 DVDs of 2014. As always, we'll talk to you later. Peace.